Tragedies like these can spur difficult conversations in the home, classroom, and church.
Parents are left asking, how do I talk to my child about something so devastating?
Ashlyn Mitchell is sitting down with a therapist who helps students through moments like these.
And Ashlyn, it's simply heartbreaking.
Oh, it truly is, Lenise and Cameron. My very own brother, who lives in Minneapolis, actually drove by the scene hours after the shooting. He described the gut-wrenching sight so many children were forced to see today. And tonight, a counselor is sharing ways families can work through that trauma.
You can actually see the church building from where I'm standing and see the steeple.
Just 1 block away from Annunciation Catholic Church, where gunfire shattered what should have been a sacred, safe space. My brother Aiden described the scene.
That's the church building right there.
Surrounded by journalists, police, and grieving families, he said the air felt heavy.
No one's talking very loud. Several groups of people around, looks like they're praying. There's flowers kind of dotted around the perimeter.
And for the children and adults inside the sanctuary when bullets rang out, therapists say the trauma may linger for years.
It still is just a huge shock to hear that something that traumatic is happening to our children that struggle to process things like this.
Amy Vaughn, a school-based therapist with Alta Point, says the most important thing parents can do is create a safe space.
Giving them a safe and a comfortable place to come to when they're feeling things, so that when traumatic things like this happen and they are having fear and anxiety and concerns, they will feel safe enough to come to you.
And because children process trauma differently, Vaughn says you should tailor your approach to their age.
If you're talking to a really small child, you're just going to want to be simple and concrete. Just reassure them, validate their emotions and let them know that what they're feeling is okay. With older kids, you can get a little more in depth and really process through those feelings together.
Vaughn now bracing for the question she knows will come from students. Could this happen to me?
It is something that I have talked with some of my kids about before, concerns that they've brought up. A lot of anxiety around it, we talk about coping skills, deep breathing, grounding, things like that.
But it isn't just children who are struggling. Parents are also carrying the fear of sending their kids to school.
Giving ourselves space to process through those emotions. If it's something that is a lot of anxiety or fear and it's something that's interfering with your life, reach out for support, whether it be counseling or even just a friend or a family member. Because even as adults, we need that conversation sometimes.
And Alta Point recently expanded its school therapy program, now serving 81 schools in Mobile County, Chickasaw, and Saraland. If your child is struggling and you'd like to learn more about these resources, we have a link for you at fox10tv.com. In the studio, Ashlyn Mitchell, Fox 10 News.